spoiler alert, do not watch this video until you've seen the film. Trust me, turn it off, go away. No, stop.
Scene 5, shot 1, take 1.
Action. Dominoes started life as a stage play about 18 months ago. I was out of action with a torn calf muscle, so I got very productive with my writing and wrote it as a stage play, and then I thought, that would make a bad short film. So I rewrote it as a screenplay. The original format of the screenplay was an awful lot longer than what you would have seen on screen. Had several other scenes, but we decided to cut those out and just leave it at the bare bones.
When I first read the script, I thought it was brilliant. I just wish it was a feature, actually, because the twists in it, and as it's made as a short film, the pace was consistent. It was great. It was the beginning, middle, and an end, but the end also left you with a twist.
I will apologise for the state of the audio on some of this video that you're now watching. When I got the cast around to do the interviews, we had a few technical problems in it, which I didn't pick up until later on.
I love working with these guys. I'd work with them every day of my life if I could, but it just doesn't work that way unless we all get big Hollywood jobs. But yeah, no, Christos, working with him, it's always a laugh. Such a funny fucker. And Tony, he's so dedicated to his art. You know, it's wonderful working with like just laid back professionals, you know.
I actually felt a little bit bad at one point in time because there's a point where I'm a breaking point in character and I really, really want to just get rid of Phil. And I felt really bad because I had to draw so much hate towards Dean, but he's a lovely guy.
I've worked with Dean and Tony before, and I am personally in awe of both of them. They're quite eclectic in their characters. In this film, all of us were really playing characters that were really challenging. They're nothing like they are in real life as they are on the film. And I was really astounded actually with the range that these two played. Yeah.
I don't think I could have got a better cast if I tried. Dean was attached to this project right from the very beginning, and the more I developed the role of Alex, I knew that I had to involve Christos, and then of course Tony. Well, I think Dean summed it up the most. Tony just works so hard at his art and his craft. We wanted the style of cinematography to be kind of edgy and as if it was being watched by a third or fourth person. So we didn't want it to be still. We didn't want the movement to be on a Steadicam where it would be kind of floaty and smooth. So in consultation with my DOP, we decided to make it, do the whole thing shoulder mount. And that gave it just the right amount of edge that we wanted.
So we wanted to give the impression of somebody who was standing there watching it unfold before them. So for that reason, there were no tripods in any of it. In fact, we did one full take with a tripod and we just went, this is wrong, we can't do tripod for this. And we went straight back and reshot the whole scene with the shoulder mount.
And yeah, Ian Wesley, what a great guy. And great direction. He's so well organised, and even when the whole world is burning around him, he's still focused on getting the job done.
Well, working with Ian was good. I really enjoyed working with Ian, the director. I'd heard stories about him being a bit grumpy, but he was actually quite relaxed. It was good fun.
What did I think of the director? Oh, this is a tough one. Ian, brilliant director. He wrote the script as well, so I'll keep fanning his ego. I want to work with him again, so I'm just going to keep going. But yeah, no, it was great to work for. Really great director, didn't get too stressed, didn't get angry or swear like he said in his emails, so we cleared that off the list, so that was great.
This whole production had a number of firsts for me, and one of them was actually having a decent crew, which is something we've struggled with in the past. The crew were absolutely amazing. I put a call out on Facebook several months ago for crew, and I had quite a number of people respond, and quite coincidentally, other than Nathan, we had pretty much an all-female crew, which was probably the reason why it ran so smoothly.
And it's a small thing, but so important. It's so much easier when the crew turns up and does the job. We had Marnie, our first AD, and everyone's supposed to hate the first AD, but Marnie was fantastic. And again, Marnie was just all over the shot list, making sure that we didn't miss anything. And when we were thinking, oh, we won't do that shot, she was saying, no, this shot's on your list. We do need to do this.
Talking about the cast and the crew, they were so professional. In fact, due to their professionalism, we only ended up with about 60 seconds worth of bloopers. And one of those bloopers was me tripping over myself and almost breaking the camera. So thank you, guys.
Makeup was outstanding. The special effect makeup was incredible. I learned a lot from that because I've never had that special effects makeup.
I got involved in theatre makeup and stage makeup simply because I have a love of makeup. And then I went and trained with the Frampton Institute on the Gold Coast, and it took it that whole next level. So I was able to do special effects makeups. And when I was approached by Ian and his production company to do a short film, I thought, yay, it'll be about time to actually put these skills back into practice. And I opened a new studio, and it was a great way to sort of get some excellent exposure.
I really want to thank Narelle. She did such an amazing job with the makeup, from the ordinary stage makeup to the special effects stuff. We couldn't have done it as well without her.
Highlight of my day, apart from the fire, probably the cops. Because I was the first one to see the cops when they decided to show up. Because in our third take, we heard sirens and was like, this is gold, this is going to be great for the film. Then all of a sudden, silent cop cars have turned up and I'm standing out there with my pink clipboard going, oh no.
I heard someone say there were sirens outside, but didn't take too much notice of it until I looked up to the big window and saw two police officers with rifles at the front window and in full combat gear. That's when I think I yelled cut and ran outside.
I won't lie, I was shitting bricks. Yeah, I saw them, I was like, holy fuck, I hope they don't shut us down. Yeah, and then I saw Christos, and I think Christos was in love. He was on the ground asking to be frisked, so, you know, he was pretty happy.
One of the things that actually held the project up for a while was finding the perfect place to shoot. I had this location in my head, and it took us quite a while of scouting and hunting around, and it wasn't until Elizabeth actually contacted Sue Earle, and Sue suggested we use the old paint place, that as soon as we walked in we knew this is it, this is the place. We could film so many things in this place, but this had to be our location for Dominoes, and I just can't thank Sue and her family enough for allowing us to use their property. We're just very lucky that it's still available, because it could have been sold out from under us before we started.
I think the one thing that I got out of it that I didn't expect to get out of it was reminded me how much I love making film. I love watching an audience member go out feeling different to what they came in. I love the capacity of film to change someone's day.
My impression of the filming on the day was, yeah, just great, awesome professionalism, and yeah, just I love doing it. And like, I just wish I could do it more often, you know. I just love being in that atmosphere where, you know, you're doing something you love and you're doing it with awesome people. And like, just, yeah, it was a great film shoot. Can't wait for the sequel.
It was professional, it was slick, it was, the quality of it was just professional. It was outstanding, and that is not only good for my CV for any future prospects, but it's an extraordinary experience for me too. Yeah.
Acting for film is a very different experience. A lot of it is just bringing it in, and it's for someone who spends time on stage, it's about trying to get your headspace into a very different place. You've got to, instead of big gestures, you've got to really express with your face and your facial features a lot. And it's a challenge I enjoyed, especially with this one. It was, I mean, the character's very different from me, so it was it was a really good experience for me to take on those emotions and try to just put them across with the face, and I hope it comes across really well in film.
Cool. Another few firsts for me in this film were the number of special effects, which I hadn't done before, so getting those right, while a bit of a challenge, was actually made me feel really good at the end of it. Most of them that you won't even know are there, you won't see, which is exactly what special effects should be. Are you looking forward to this, Narelle?
I'm looking forward to it immensely.
Oh, good.
Oh my God, is that on?
Light.
Yes.
I'm not ready yet.
We're going to see lots of you.
Fun.
Yeah.
I think he could be cranky because it's going to take me at least 25, 30 minutes just to get it on there and get it smoothed out and then
Christos, wrong hole, honey. I keep telling you, you get it wrong all the time.
I always get the crappy stuff. It's going to be a little bit interesting pulling it off for you.
Pulling what off? What? Excuse me, busy.
It's all about me.
It's for my mother. Run. Just quickly.
There you go. 101.
You trying to tell me it's all my fault? Huh?
Yeah. Aim full right.
Double shot on one.
Every behind the screen has got these two singing.
That's where it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's in his kiss.
I like that. There you go.
Whoa! That was.
He goes to the bag, and then he gets to go, and then the phone rings.
How do you feel, Stella? Would you like a Band-Aid?
I could do this. I will take a bullet for this program, for this movie. I'll stand strong.
Because I was like, I'm going to sit down. Time again, you move down the spot. That's something wrong.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Always roll.
That was so mean! Ah! Love to be appreciated. Yeah. Ready for the kill?
Ready for surgery.
This is the first film that I have done where I haven't been really stressed. I haven't got really upset. Everything is going so well. I'm waiting for something to go wrong.
We had the cops here, remember?
But that wasn't wrong.
That was awesome.
I
wasn't there to see it. I was
Bloke's
on the
uniform.
I was on the floor like this.
Action, mate.
Oh my god! What have I done?
Go. Right in there. Right in there.
I can't.
Oh.
Can't.
All that Vaseline, it would not taste good at all. It's like a layer of Vaseline over it.
The end.
The footage is okay.
Oh, thank you so much. Come here. You still bloody? Oh, what a girl. Hey. Oh, come back you. What's your bra? I love me bras.
If I had the opportunity to do Dominoes over again, I would not change a thing.
The end!